Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. My name is Madeleine Parker, and if you've subscribed, thank you so much. And feel free to leave comments or ask questions. I'm getting better at responding to them, and if it takes me a long time, I'm sort of figuring out my way in the technology world. I'm on the edge of boomer age, so we're not great at this stuff. It's not an excuse. I'm working on it. So thank you for your patience. And so if you do, and if you would like a personal read, do email me. I have my link below. My email address, actually. Speaking of which, I don't know how to turn that into a link. I'm sure it's really easy and obvious. So I'll try to figure that out. But I also have workshops coming up in the Los Angeles, Silver Lake area. And also you can always come to me and visit me for a read here. I do my reads right here. And also if you do want a read over FaceTime, I've been doing a lot of reads over FaceTime, and you actually get this exact same setup. But I am going to change back to my green setup, just in case anybody's wondering. I prefer the green look, and so do some of my friends. So, all right, thank you for being here. And we are going to look at the energies. Well, this is going to be an interesting read, because Capricorn is very much the focus in the skies right now. The planets are very clustered in Capricorn, and the energy is very pentacly. And actually, I'm going to take that card out. So we have quite a focus right now on the energy of Capricorn. And for you guys, that's your first house. So interesting times for you guys. It's the most intense, I guess, for cardinal signs. I have a lot of planets in Capricorn, and I always like to say that my reads do pertain to whatever planets you hold in that sign that I'm doing the read for. The house it covers, your sun, your moon, but most importantly, your ascendant. I'm going to double check that I'm actually filming. I'm thinking, did I push the record button? Okay, good. So, where were we? Yes, so, but most importantly, for your ascendant and Capricorn right now, this is going to be your first house. I line up the astrology focus to your ascendant. What house of the ascendant? Anyway, for you guys, it's your first house. So this is going to be really focused on your whole identity, your whole way of living. I mean, I'm sure this period is going to be a time in history where you look back in your life and there was a before this period and an after with this cluster of planets. So what are the planets? We've got Saturn around, gosh, is it 20 degrees Saturn? I don't know the degrees, but we're all in the 20s, 22 areas of degrees. So we have Saturn in Capricorn, we have Pluto in Capricorn, we have also Uranus is going direct at the end of this week. So we have Pluto in Capricorn. I think Mercury, is it still in Capricorn? It might be, I have to check. Jupiter in Capricorn, I lost count. Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, the Sun, Pluto, South Node. That's like almost six planets, okay, in your house right now. So, I mean, it's almost like you are shifting completely from a south side of operating in the Capricorn energy, which is in the energy of possibly choices seeking security or status or image or career, kind of just in general egoistic motives, which are based in fear of lack or were based in a belief in lack. And now, because of Jupiter in the mix, there's sort of an ascension here, mostly for the Capricorn. And I mean, with this focus in Capricorn, so we're ascending in our Capricorn energy to really to this north side of Capricorn energy. We all are, but for you guys, completely in your identity in your whole life, ascending to the higher purpose of why you're here and what you're here to do with your amazing Capricorn abilities. And you're now going to use them to save the world or fix the world, or that amazing work ethic, that amazing ability to set grounding structure and to be disciplined about it and to be resilient and to get to the top through day-to-day effort. And you guys are just going to use that. Everybody is, but for you guys, it's shifting completely your whole motive for why you're climbing the top of the mountain. You're climbing the top of the mountain now to be light bringers, to be spiritual, to be healers in the world, and to use the power of the goat for all. And that's what Jupiter is in the sign too. So it's really crazy. I love this energy. And today, right now, as I'm doing the read, I was looking at some of the astrological lineups, and I see today there's even a very significant lineup happening. So this read's going to be very interesting. All right, let's have a look. I'm going to cut the deck in two because we are in 2020. Happy New Year, by the way. And Three of Cups right out of the bat. Temperance. The other thing that Capricorn are really good at doing is, well, a lot of this energy is really for a long term, a restructuring our lives for the long term, for a better long term destiny, a higher destiny, a more in the light destiny, rather than a sort of lost without really a sense of direction in our lives. Now Capricorn, with these strong planets where they all are together, is giving you a very clear sense of purpose and direction. It's like a flashlight focused on that. And so, all right, Capricorn. I've got 3 planets in Capricorn. My sun is almost Capricorn, so this is for me too. So I'm curious about this. So, Justice card in the heart section. That's really interesting. That, and then we get so we get the 6 of Cups right here. We get it's interesting that this is hitting in my 11th spot. This is the 8 of Swords. So there has been because now we get to the 3 of Wands, so we're going to be talking about the future, and I was just saying that the future is very much a part of this because we are initiating a new journey in this new decade, and even the way the planets are aligned right now really denotes a marked period to initiate brand new beginnings for the next. Well, this is a planetary alignment that hasn't happened 500 years ago, I hear. So we're really looking at some mega new beginnings, a new chapter, new 33 decade, I think, because also this transit happened 30 years ago. So we are looking at a big new cycle, a future in the divine section. So these planets are aligning you to the right destiny, your right future. It feels a little out of alignment still to do this for you guys. There's still some, because some of these cards it's probably the hardest on Capricorn. It's possible, although these transits have been pretty hard on Cancer. A couple of other signs have been really kind of, some of the water signs I've been seeing go through a lot. But for Capricorn, that energy of the goat can sometimes grind you in the wrong way, because it can bury a path that may not be the right way, right? So you got to be guided by the divine and by Jupiter. So it's your higher calling, your purpose is going to be the best use of those Capricornian energies. So there's going to be some challenges in releasing some of these things that really burdened Capricorn. These are, there's sort of judgment, fear of being judged, fear of being not good enough. And it's not emotional in a way. It's a mental thing. It's like how people perceive you. Because what I'm feeling for you guys is that we're looking at the first house, so we're looking at your identity. So there's some sort of a way you've tried to control people's perceptions of you, and that only trapped you. The divine is showing you that has trapped you. But now that you're becoming more balanced, we get the Justice card in your heart space indicating, sorry if I'm making noises with my mic. With the balanced Justice card right here, we're really getting you balancing out of the deep wounding, because remember, Pluto is in Capricorn. It's been in Capricorn I don't know how long. So we're really going down and healing some deep addictive deep woundings that stir addiction, that stir us to want to leave ourselves and not feel but also there's perception, there's mental sort of programming of feminine low self-esteem, and Capricorn's a feminine sign, so low self-worth around the because many times if you're operating in the south side of Capricorn, which is what a lot of us have, very few of us in the Capricorn energy hasn't in the last I don't know how many decades, you're mostly motivated by fears of what people think of you, and you want to be you're it's based in low self-esteem because you're afraid that nobody's going to be impressed by you, so you feel like you have to motive to be impressive, and that can be quite challenging. So that's the energy that Capricorn are leaving, and so they're going more into balanced heart energy, and then we get the balance card, and then we get the joy card, so we're getting this real harmony between these two forces of head and heart. We're getting alignment, and in that alignment, we're becoming very cognizant of the old way of operating that trapped you and that created burden in your life and threw you out of alignment. So you're now aligning. Oh, hi guys, I'm just going to finish this read. I'll be 5 minutes. Okay? Hang on. I'm just going to be 5 minutes on my read. Thanks. Sorry, guys. Anyway, back to the read. So for Capricorn, we're really getting an alignment here towards a new identity based in a truth, balanced into your truth, and believing in your gifts and servicing of a true gift from a place of heart rather than a concern of image. So in the meantime, you're going to have to release some of these. It's going to be a little hard to do that, but just do it. It's going to align you. Leaving, and how you're going to know that you're on the right path, what you're letting go of, is you're going to release emotionally unstable situations that were emotionally not right for you, because you're going to because you want to balance your emotional center. So you're going to align more. We've got the Lover's card here with the Strength card, indicating better alignment with higher frequency endeavors involving mate. Possibly if you're Capricorn watching this, you're going to align with your true mate, because you're opening up you're breaking free from your restrictive ways of being honest and showing up truthfully, and being more of honest from the heart space about things. And that takes care of you. You're taking care of yourself. You're representing yourself in the relationship more, and your feminine energy. You're taking care. So I'm just going to read one card from here for you guys, and see what it says. New beginnings, guys. Step into the journey without fear. The time is now. Follow your instincts. I like this energy, is the tooth. So taming also this mentality, that's a big part of this, guys, is balancing and becoming a master over the thinking that throws you into being concerned about so much what people maybe are, how people are perceiving you, or that you have status, what you're doing is of status enough. Okay, so now you're reaching out of that, and you're reaching for new beginnings. Follow your instincts, follow your feelings, and have faith in new beginnings. The road ahead is filled with excitement and joy. Woohoo! And there is nothing to be afraid of. You are protected and led by your spirit guide. When you follow... Oh, let's look at this right here before I go. This is saying go inward, go internally, seek higher consciousness, higher knowledge, higher guidance from the divine. Open up, allow divine in to send you the message, send you clarity. Remember, you're going through addiction release. You're allowing your heart to heal, balance out of negative thought patterns about yourself and about who you need to be in the world to impress people, rather than the real you that needs to be in the world with the truth of your gift and how you're here to be of service. Release confusion. You're turning in, if you're single, this is going to draw in your creative mate, your divine partner, mirroring here. You're going to step into more your feminine energies, being receptive to abundance rather than controlling. That's another negative side to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much for watching. Namaste.